How are you doing today? I am going to head over to Stormhold and take out a few of these Boneblood soldiers for the quest. I'm not going to stay there and wait for them to repop or anything. I'm just going to take out a few and then move on probably toward the ruins are soon.
I greet you.
That I would imagine. Alright. I have, let's see, it looks like I'm gonna need 9 more of those Boneblood soldiers. There's not very many of them up at a time. And they have like a 7-minute respawn. Many of the things in the game have a 7-minute respawn. The Bonebloods are one of them. And so yeah, I'm just going to, there'll be 2 or 3 of the Boneblood soldiers up. They're at the very bottom of Stormhold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go jump down the well and get those guys. I see what is telling me that he was in Guild on World of Warcraft once, and and he undercrossed somebody on the broker who's in the guild. It was a guild leader. And he got kicked out of the guild for it. That's weird. Well, I was telling him, no, you're not gonna encounter that, with our guild mates. Absolutely not. Like, you know, everybody can price their broker however they see fit, you know? It's kind of you know, you get to make your own choices, and if, you know, if you want to price yours lower than everybody else's, that's neither here nor there. Once again, these things here are the bell ringers, and they spawn with scions. Different runs spawn different scions, and that's for the quest that you get in the next room. Now, when you click these, and your text says you pull on the bell ringer but nothing happens, that means that you did not spawn a scion when you did it. It's just a chance that it will spawn then. So if it's all 4 of those, no scions spawn. But that is the way to pop them. If you need them, there's a quest over here. I think it's like a shrine of Quilon. Let's see. No, that's Tainted Soul. So it's actually the other one next. This one down here. The red altar of fire. So I guess the shrine is the bottom one and the altar is the top one. And so when you click this and you get the quest here, you'll have to kill scions. What pump says dinner's ready. Hopefully that goes well for him. Now, although I'm going to a well room, I'm first going to come stop over here and grab any shinies that I see because, you know me, I've got a bit of a shiny addiction. Gotta grab them. It's like Pokemon, you know, you gotta catch them all. reality is that you can end up being in a zone like this and thinking they have all of the shinies that could possibly be in the zone. And then, Boneblood, turns out you get one that you didn't even know about. I'm going to make this easy on yourself and just click this on the map and then follow the yellow wispy line. By the way, at the top of that well, when you look down, it says, peering down the shaft of what looks like a little pearl. You're not sure if you can see the bottom, or if there is one. Turns out there is, and given this water conveniently placed in the bottom so that when we land, if you're a character that does not have safe fall, it doesn't kill you. So I thought that was very friendly of them to do. Of course, if you miss the water, then you're going to get damaged. And that's especially bad if there's a scion waiting in the water for you down there. I cannot remember right off what level the scions are, but I want to say level 24 or 25. And they're triple up heroic mood guys, so... Now, from here, we can look for the Boneblood soldiers. There are 2 of them in trap things out. That's pretty normal. So I'm not going to get very far along this quest from this, which, you know, is expected. Nothing new there. I should make sure that I have on all of my various region totems. Dagger, that, and it looks like I'm out of wolf at the moment. Which is okay, I run pretty fast already. Looks like I only have my fettering poison going. So, I may as well turn on my... I don't want to turn on my apothecaries, but I will turn on my superb autopsy. Oh, hey, thank you, Jibba Jabba, for the contribution. There's a big one there, 10,420, my goodness. So, I'm going to go ahead up there and take the grate. Maybe I can get to it successfully, you never know with me. But I'm going to try to take the grate and go straight up to the top. Should be simple enough. If only I can find my way around this place, you know? Well, there's deals. Alright. Get turned around pretty easily. It's actually this way than go. There we are. The grate that sends you popping to the top. And so we right click and we click use. Sends you straight to the top Stormhold. And then, easy peasy, out the door. Because all I wanted was to get a couple of those updates for this Fencing Enemy quest, and not spend a great deal of time down there trying to respawn more of them. So let's see, what else have we? We have the Ruins of Arcene, which is where I thought I would probably go next. So, on my way there, I'm going to go ahead and select these quests in my journal. Looks like I still need Crimson, at CP, and Herbness. Couple Cloud Engineers. A Secret Court of Knowledge. Tome of Life, Tome of Death. And one more Russian Gods. That'll be miserable. My bags have a little bit of room in them, should be alright for a bit. Last night I did go by and check on the tall Marin's brother, and gotta say, the corpse was still not there, unfortunately. Looks like we've got an ad starting in 40 seconds. I also went and checked on the stylized dagger in my bank last night, or yesterday, and to see if it would update the quest, and it would not do so. So, no fixes on those two things yet. You can always hope for next Tuesday, maybe, right? I also went and did a good bit of dying in Bloodskull Valley last night, Mullet's Stormhold. So that was entertaining. We had a group of us mentored down to our level 18 guildmate for the vast majority of it. And we got to General Droll at that level successfully, but we had multiple of us had died quite a few times by then, and it was already past midnight. So I made the suggestion that we could re-mentor down to 28 instead of 18. The level 18 would not get credit, and then we could kill everything except for Droll, and then re-mentor, die basically, feign and die, and then re-mentor down to the level 18 so that he would get credit for the quest for the kill of General Droll. That ended up not working because although we very easily killed everything except Droll, and we did die, we managed to drop the aggro. Unfortunately, because we did it that way, it did not update the quest for anyone when we killed Droll at level 18 because I think what happened was it was set to us being level 18 because we had attacked it, or no, level 28, I'm sorry, because we had attacked it at that level. And then when we re-mentored in essentially mid-battle, because one of those members of the group was still up, it still had it as though we were in a group with the level 28. And so, even though we killed Droll, it said, you do not get a XP for this kill, you don't get credit, basically, because there's a member of your group that's too high level, even though we were all mentored to level 18. It was because, I think it was because we had initially been mentored to 28, and then we were mentored, so, it was okay. We'll do it again later, no big deal. And if we had had more time, I think we would have gotten it. We just needed to, we could have worked on picking them off at level 18. Just worked on killing the group a little bit at a time, and probably whacking a few times. And that would have worked, but we were trying to get it done quickly. It was late. People needed to go to bed. People had work in the morning and all that. So we did what we did. It didn't work. It was a good effort. So what can I say? I think I'm gonna start with going to this back entrance here and working on clearing the placeholders, probably, for tomes and the various names in here that I need. Big plans. And I still do need one guard, but I think I'll get these placeholders cleared, then go get a guard. Then probably come back and check on those placeholders, and then go update with whoever I don't really think I need to update with anybody after the last card, because I think that was a drop quest. Well, cool, we got the tome of life here. Neato. Alright, cool. Like I better get some of these guys and then probably feign and then take another go at them. Yeah, that's gonna be the easy way to do this. And I also need to get some more and better essence of health. Should have thought of that before I left the city, but alas, didn't happen. I tried to link this the other day in any of the Twitter updates, and it didn't work. You see. You must enable Twitter under the EQ2 share menu in the character window. And see, that's what I tried to do. Unsuccessfully. I'm not sure what's going on, or maybe it just doesn't work on this. Or, went to here and it gave me this page right here last time. The exact one. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's kill this tome alive. Let's see that. We got that. We need what else? We need some thought engineers. And we need Crimson and his buddies. Urbanus being one of them. think we're going... It might make more sense to try to spawn the guys before we work on the thought engineers. Because the thought engineers will be almost certainly out. This is the right spot. I'm gonna come at it from this side. And of course, we've also got to get this. Oh, the Tome of Death is up. We gotta go grab that. Crimson is not currently out. But if the Tome of Death is out, better take advantage of it before somebody else does, you know? Fortunately, it's just me in here. This one neat. Alright, same strategy over here, I think. We just try to miss him for now. Kill the rest. Bane. And then kill him. Quite kill them all, but with that dot on me, I didn't want to risk trying to finish off that enchanted tome first, so. Not a huge deal, because I'll just miss the Tome of Death again from 12 enchanted tome. And then that kind of turned out. Once I get all healed up and spick and span. There are a good number of updates for quests and strength on the EQ2 maps. You can see here. That scroll on the shelf gives you a quest for your batting books. It's a good one to grab when you're already killing the books anyway to spawn the names. That's just a marketable item. I did that in a second ago. Got the Black Research Tome here. That's for the Strange Black Rock Heritage Quest. This is the Varsity Collection, Volume 1, and the Beloved Bear. So you got two different things right there. Two different books. And you grab those, and there are, they have quest starters. There's another quest here. Let me see if I can filter this out so that you can see it. Let's see how that doesn't tag. Let's see, right there. Okay, so that's for the Warlock Epic, which would be important in the runes of Kunart. For the Will of Toxos, when we get to that step. Endowment and Rage Tree. Alright, now we set all that back. And then back over here to this, because it's about time for it. So let's see. We'll mez that guy. Kill this guy. And then, we'll have a second where he should be still mezzed. So we use that time to start the cast of Hexagon. decreases mitigation a little bit. However, I am fizzling every time I try to do anything. It's a sad day over there. Not great. Goodness, he killed me this time. Ah, well. Such is life. I could get my last update for the guard, but I think instead I'm going to run back over to where the twin death is over here. Richard the Taster is up. He's over where your wine barrels over there. Over where I spawned, this is already insane. He's in those little alcoves. I don't know if he's needed for any quests. I can't think of anybody's needed there, but, he is hanging out there. Alright, well, let's restart this whole thing again. Now, patiently wait. Apparently, I've got to go to better bird this time than I did last time. It's really triple up the road. It's a hard matchup. Oh, man. It's alright. I was lucky to have both of these guys get up pretty soon, going on from the tome of death, so can't be too salty about it, you know? I'll wait to get all the way charged up. Now let's go in any business. Alright, that looks pretty decent. So, I think I'll go ahead and trust this. Then I'll cast this. Then I'll cast this. We'll make better decisions this time around. This tome of death is just too much for me. How weird. Not looking good. Oh my goodness. That was a close one. Alright, got that. Good. Good to have that on the way. Let's see how. These guys up. I don't see any of the names I'm going to need on track at. From here, I should be able to see it. CP Fever. I wouldn't be able to see Erdness. can go check on that while I'm waiting on Legion. Anyway. Hey, a shiny. Can't go wrong with that. But yeah, nearly got fail. Ah, yes, my music. Amazing. Only two of that today, and certainly speak rare of the group. You have something to find in our payments. Alright, now, start on this next exciting adventure of hearing news. Skeleton is almost dead. He would have done more poisons or something, but I guess you know, trigger down. Oh, another one of them. Very nice. Amazing. To the next room of these. I think I'm gonna grab these guys first. Once my power gets a little bit bad. Alright, I think that's probably good enough. So, go ahead and nose this thing.
Do not
Skip. Now I have to move in more legends, so I'm gonna get some updates from killing these big legends. Come on. But you never know. Didn't get it that time. Alright, so that was all of the current name of placeholders. I should be able to get some of the thought engineers. That was a Gianna Waterworld quest for that. Which means I would have to go back out to the beginning of the zone to get another one of those. I need to go that way anyway to get the last card that I need for the other quest. I also need to return to Shipwreck for a strange black throb. So again, I may as well head that way, go out the front, get the quest from Gianni, and go ahead and update the strange black throb. But of course I also need to get this shiny. That's clearly necessary. We got this singleton guy wandering around. May as well get him. That was one of those quick quests that I picked up in here. Looks like we have an ad break incoming in 55 seconds. There's actually another quest I ought to go ahead and pick up out in Thundering Steppes. It's the giant chieftain over there. And so, I may as well get that done while I'm there. I think I may not have gotten this. Oh no, I did, okay. Both of them. The one that I do have says, I found a pile of old books. In them is a journal with a marked entry. To whomever may find this journal, and fear the worst. I don't believe my captors have any intentions on keeping me alive. I've swallowed my prized possession, but never find it. Unless they eat me, then I hope they get their teeth on it. And I say, take this journal page, and make a quest. Find the author of the journal, dead or alive. And in fact, before I run out, maybe I should go and get that other quick thing. Who's in the jail. Yes, this guy. That's her. And that ought to be a quick upgrade. You receive the ash-covered necklace. Alright, so then that. The clasp of the necklace has an inscription on it, crafted by Moss King Willowwood. You should return the necklace. And so, I accept this reward, and then I accept this quest. And then back to the start again. Alright, so Gianna Waterways right now, and she says...
I've seen a lot of people go down to the dungeon, but I haven't seen a lot make it back up. Of the ones who do return to the surface, many go insane from the horrors they witnessed below.
I guess those people just don't know what they're getting into.
The truth is, no one knows the darkness that lies beneath, and I'm afraid if we're not careful, the evil within may one day spread to the surface.
I think you may be right about your assumption.
If you share my fear, please venture into the depths of the dungeon and thwart the evil forces from contaminating the surface.
I'll do my best to contain the evil beneath. Alright, so we got that, and then I need to go and get the quest from the chief over here. Don says he doesn't know what he's going to do, but it might better get the puzzle clear. I do have some things in the puzzle clear that I still need. I'm not averse to that idea. Almost over to the giant fella. And he's a chief. You don't actually need the giant language in order to talk to him. Apparently chiefs can, they can speak Galadin more often. It's interesting to call it Morathian. When, like, technically everything here in this current world is Morathian, right? So I don't know. I think maybe the D&D method of calling it Latin planning makes some sense.
Your journeys take you far, brave one.
Who has enough components? I wonder. I've already done this thing. Seems about right. May have.
Greetings.
I just realized that we're all in voice. I've just been running around doing some EverQuest updates mostly so far today.
Well met.
Right. I will be heading over to Scholar Freelog at Oracle Tower in conflict. I'll be on. Interesting. I think that the next step for strength level up is the chain of immortality. So I'll be doing that by myself. And there should be another quest, I think.
Greetings.
Another heritage quest takes you into the Chamber of Mortality. So it doesn't do much good to get that in that river. Let me see what I've got in the way of heritage quests right now. Okay, I think Stiletto's orders ends up in the Chamber of Mortality. So it's best to get them both in simultaneously anyway. But for the first step of Stilettos, you have to go up to Gorgon and get the chest in there. Alright, let's talk to Scholar for y'all.
Oh, Barsoon, there's no telling what I'll do to you for sticking me in that stone. You'll pay for the centuries I spent trapped inside that rock. Artifact, indeed.
No, Barsoon.
Of course you're not, you gibbering buffoon. But you will slay him. Strike deep into his lair, find him, eradicate him.
Me? Barsoon? That doesn't sound like a fight with Malcolm I like.
That doesn't exactly concern me, does it? You'll do as you're told, whelp, or you'll suffer a fate worse than death. Go before I lose my patience.
I'm mad. What's interesting is that you think the guy's crazy, and yet you still continue to do what he tells you to do. It's that a little bit interesting. So I actually have a couple of things that go into the Purple Decay right now. Firstly, reactive building. Very cool, and that doesn't make a couple of pieces on. And that would be very helpful. I think I need to go get a quest. Well, let's see, Donna's offering about the things in, but we don't have to leave.
I greet you.
I think I'm going to go to the southeast power station. Maybe. Let's see, those are 3 plus. So let's try something a little more up the side. See, we could do Net Castle, but I don't want to go in there until I can have other people who need to go in there as well.
Greetings, traveler.
Because,
Well met.
there's the lockout timer. Same with the COVID decay. I don't really want to go in there either until, you know, we can go through people. I'm not sure this is actually where I went from. But it might be. Okay, it is. It's very nice. Okay.
Who dares address the chieftain of the Steelhooves so casually? Speak quickly, Outlander.
I come seeking information from you, Chieftain. I want to know of the Shipwreck's treasure.
And why would I tell you about that, Outlander? Your kind has called down the wrath of the spirits and brought us to this lowly state. Our stables and forges have been destroyed. We are forced to fight the gnolls and giants that have claimed our land as their own. And you ask for a favor.
You owe me this favor. I saved the lives of two of your kind, Fenna and Grail.
Ah, so that was you. Grail told me about you, but I'm suspicious. You Outlanders only want to see us in iron cages or dead at your feet. This will not be the fate of the Steelhooves.
I am not here to capture or kill Centaur, and I only want to know of the shipwreck that Fenna spoke of.
You don't know what you ask. To seek the treasure is to seek your death, Outlander. You will be taken just as the others who wish to possess it. However, I see that your mind is set. I will tell you what you want to know, if you prove you are strong enough to face what you will find. Will you accept my test?
I will. Tell me what needs to be done.
There is a gnoll known as Grinesh the Vicious, who leads the raids against our brother tribe to the west. Find him, and bring me his head. Do this, and you will prove not only your strength, but also your loyalty to the Centaur Nation and me.
As for return of the head of Ganache. And so, let's see that. Ganache and his nose. This is for the Court of the King access post. I don't know if it's needed on this server or not, but it might be. I needed to turn him in for a different quest. I guess I'll look in my journal. Yes. And actually, we should say awesome. Nash and his nose. You know what, I should probably take the griffin over to Thundermist, hanging up in Genfov, and head up there.
Well met.
So the price might all be interested in the thing to here. Really into this stuff would be fun.
Salutations.
Someone jump here and run over there. One of these guys. Attempts to Stormhold in the stray. Try that again. Not quite so close and yet so far. For real, that'd be pretty cool. So, we got the updates with both of those. So now we have return rainfall and also return to Florida. So go back to Paul first. He's the centaur dude. And then we can from there fly over the rainfall. Not directly, but pretty close. Don was asking what I want to do first. Okay, so the honor says that privileged K access is required on this server, so good thing I'm working on it.
Salutations.
I really ought to have been checking if it's still the treasure tome move off, since I still need a big number of those. For that quest. There are some, so. I'll just get the one because I don't want to know. I don't have to load on that. Okay. Okay, what's this? I guess not. Which one of them? I'm never going this one. And there's also prosperity. If you're not a yep, there it is. I just had to hit the right spot on the run-in. Alright, Chieftain, for ourselves.
Who dares address the Chieftain of the Steelhooves so casually? Speak quickly, Outlander.
Look, I'm seeking information from you, Chieftain. I want to know the Shipwreck's treasure.
And why would I tell you about that, Outlander? Your kind has called down the wrath of the spirits and brought us to this lowly state. Our stables and forges have been destroyed. We are forced to fight the gnolls and giants that have claimed our land as their own. And you ask for a favor.
I feel that I've chosen the wrong option for the bit. You owe me this favor, and save the larger to recount. Then I'm creative.
Ah, so that was you. Grail told me about you, but I'm suspicious. You Outlanders only want to see us in iron cages or dead at your feet. This will not be the fate of the Steelhooves.
I'm not here to capture the Cassandra. I only want to know of the shipwreck that banished out.
You don't know what you ask. To seek the treasure is to seek your death, Outlander. You will be taken just as the others who wish to possess it. However, I see that your mind is set. I will tell you what you want to know, if you prove you are strong enough to face what you will find. Will you accept my test?
And now I'm not knows I do not want persistence in building like Shipwreck tries them.
Who dares address the Chieftain of the Steelhooves so casually? Speak quickly, Outlander.
I return with the medic for now.
Well done, Outlander. I see now that you are much more powerful than I thought. I did not believe you would return. So now I must admit that I misled you about the cursed wreck. For that I am sorry. I can tell you where the cove is, but that would do you no good. The gate to the cove is sealed, and the means to open it has been lost. Still, if you're determined to find a way in, talk to wise man Oluran. Go with the knowledge that you're a friend of my people.
I will talk with Oluran. I didn't finish your task for nothing. Alright, so we got that. There's another step to this. We have to go get from Oluran guy. Let's see. It's here, so there's well. I think he's here. You know, there might be actually an other area. Possible. After. There might be an event down there. I think yes. I don't know, but I'm afraid that's right. Well, I don't know about him quite yet. I'm just gonna go on to the docks and outfit with Springfield. Officials assault. And then head over. See if we can trail for that assassin's up there.
Well met.
Well met.
I'm not tired, I'll tell you what.
I
Now
greet
take
you.
the coffin toward the southeast tower. And we'll jump that way and be ready for docks for the first.
was nothing but a drunk who fabricated the story of mysterious dark beasts. Those creatures he killed, although devious, were not the ones that killed my men.
It's probably those creatures sure weren't easy to kill.
Don't get me wrong. You did a great thing for the people by defeating those evil entities. This region is better off with them gone. As for who or what killed my men, I'll continue to investigate. I hope you can help me again in the future.
Perhaps. Let me talk to him again.
I'll find out who did it no matter what.
What?
I heard that a group of bandits is preying on the locals.
Interesting. Do you think they have anything to do with your supply runners?
Initially, I thought they might have, since they were spotted around the scene of the crime where my men were attacked. Unfortunately, this was a false lead.
So they're the wrong ones then.
Nevertheless, these bandits are terrorizing people. Why don't you help us get rid of these fiends?
Sure, why not? Whatever you need to get rid of them from souls. Now, interestingly, I've been tasked with killing 10 Stormhold, which seems kind of not exactly like bandits to me, but what do I know? See there. Only quest that I need though. Ah, I have a red nail. That is going to be the first couple of pieces of armor that Maleficent. That'll be nice for sure. Alright, so whenever I run over there, the assassins will just kind of spawn on me. And I don't know. I feel like they were level 41. Oh, he's not going to put down. I'm not sure if it needs to be. thinking that they were level 41 rolls, but it looks like they're just level 40. So we got the note, and we'll examine the note. It says, once you've offered this nosy piece off the pulpit, meet me out in the Stuff Village, just inside the tavern. I'll have your payment. I'll be... I think I actually have a tome over here. Somewhere. Not those things. Ah, it's really red up from here. Okay. I'm trying to press the armor. Let's see that. I'm thinking that I can go put in this willow crust and then grab the armor that Mako sent in the mail. And running more. And here, I found this ash-covered necklace. It bears your mark.
Well, you're half right. It's marked with my name, but I didn't craft this relic. Without a doubt, this was crafted by a kin of mine who has since passed on. The craftsmanship of this piece is exquisite. For the right price, I can restore this piece to its original state. Or, if you'd rather just sell it to me, I'll offer you a fair price.
I'll pay the 30 silver to have it restored. Then she's a smart move. I wouldn't get rid of it either. Cherish the sleepless. And it will serve you well. Alright, so we got that. Then I'm going to pick up this armor real quick. Which should be very, very helpful. See if we've got anything to draw it off. Definitely do. Alright, and then we have these couple pieces here that are going to be very much better than what we have on. Interestingly, the Evan Chain code isn't actually all that better than the face line. But I'll take it. I mean, the good helps.
Please tell me you're not trying to get a loan with livestock collateral.
This is actually going to be turned into a house item. Because it is a garbage quest item. And I dump that. And a couple more things into the bank. So that I was carrying it around with me. And then, swipe. And sell some items that won't, not worth much to me. And there we go. Much bigger bags. Not more is all done. Ad starts in 9 seconds. And I'm going to head, I think, toward the instructor village. Outside, where all this can last another 30 seconds or so. So I'm going to start this right, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
I'm going to fly toward the stop station. And then I'm going to jump off part of the window. I see that there's a quest there that I probably ought to have picked up too. It looks like Dawn is on the way. So let me just wait here for a moment. I guess I already done through those two purples, maybe? I'm gonna auto-consume on that. Looks like maybe Dawn just was running it from the Griffin station. Let's do that. Oh my god. Oh. It's almost here, man. Oh, here he is. Alright. Let's see. Couldn't reread that. Did I misunderstand it? One note. One ship off disguise a physical coordinate now that means that the village just inside the tavern. No, that's for the fun. Why not? Oh, weird. You know what? I wonder. I think it's too mental. Nothing, just perhaps by following this trail to the steps, the assassin may be found. This road parchment, which says something came up. Couldn't meet you here, it's too dangerous. Come out to the docks and the climbing steps, and I'll get you your money. Oh, I'm coming on. I'll be... I'm not really sure if it would be faster. I've never decided if it's faster to fly, okay, run over the Christmas station and fly down, or to make the run down. But I'll run. On the plus side, maybe we will see some Chinese on the way. You never know. Just in case he has me on follow, I'll go through the little hole in the fence instead of jumping. Well, Dawn had thought Burkala might get on soon, but I haven't seen any sign of him yet, so... Let's not. Looks like it's just me and Dawn right now. So actually, I almost at this point have enough status to get 2 of the tapes for the field house, and maybe that's a good idea. Reaching blade will go 37,000. Still not be enough to get a second tape, but it won't be too far out.
Hello.
I believe that the tables cost 498,000 status points each. So I'll still be a couple 100,000 status points shy of getting a second one, but I also have a lot of status points quests that I'm working on primarily, plus the EverQuest. Anyhow, I'm gonna top it. Let's see if I can get back to Don's way back there, so I'll aim. And great question.
Alive, we have visitors. Cannot go back in disgrace. Go back in formation and regroup.
Yeah, so now we've got the night glow that we'll go with. I think I still need the language. Maybe not. Nope, I still don't need that language. But I do need to read this note. That goes for parchment. Okay, nope, that's the old note. Factory room light, which note we just got. Not dead orders. I want that meddling adventurer dead. Take care of it. There could be the demise of all our carefully laid plans. Take that for a large in the river vale and we've dealt with the issue. And just gonna stop by. Nope, don't need to mend anything. Well, that's always pleasant. So now, and large functions and eliminate. Could be one of that. There's a shrine over there that I've probably made. Let's go check on that. You know what, this, the assassin isn't over there. This farm's been going to, oh man, which one is it now? One of the cabins. But, that needs a train. And those, obviously. But I won't that
You shall pay the ultimate price.
I'm destroyed by thing. Maybe die too. That's what I get for not paying enough attention while I'm moving along. But it's okay because I'm actually at the wrong area for that anyway. Can you hear me, Don? Okay. I remember there's a cat in the doorway, and these, it's like an assassin and, maybe a couple of others spawn when you walk in the door if you have this quest. And I cannot remember, but I think I may have been going the wrong way. There are some other quests that lead you over into this cavern today, but I don't think the crab is the one. Tom was tired of the over thing. I don't think we're quite, get ready for all that. But I welcome that night outfit for those of you zero. This shrine included an odd material and was kept with great runes, tongues, and hypnotic rhythm almost forcing you into a trance. Instead of the arcane runes. The runes are like none you've ever seen in your tome. They are made up of complex shapes and symbols. As you gaze at them, you are overtaken by their brilliance and turn instant and impact the word or thought. You get a vision of other shrines like this one and a electric sense of discovery. Opened up. Let's make that one. Oh, there it is. Alright. I'm gonna do a fight here. Right, that forward to the threading. Get the right one this time. Maybe. I don't think so. Oh yeah, it is. He's right. Okay, so this is the first one I was going to film. Really. see if we've got any totems. Not on. We certainly do. Well, there we go. More than we really need than that. Ah, that's a problem. We're within water. Let's see how coconut and metal. I can't believe Rishi wasn't able to defeat that well. I know you won't fail me. You know the consequences. I found the gnome who had the mask. Join me where the halflings meet their stand when we're finished here. I'll be on a good day and motivated. Alright, so now I believe we go back to Enchanted Lands. We can leave it. Yeah, it says one meter that is in danger. a lot of quests over there to pick up. That's not sure as many. It's down on the hair, so on the beach with the and starting in 56 seconds. I will be a little smarter this time and wait for the tank before I run over. Oh, well, there he is. Alright, let's go up to him. Kill him.
Oh dear! You mean he's coming here? You met him? You sold me out!
I did nothing of the sort.
But you must have! No one knows where I am!
Well, obviously the assassin does.
Oh no! He's here! Please save me! You must!
Where? Oh, that's the assassin? Has disappeared. There he is. So I'm gonna try messing this fellow.
You saved me!
What was he talking about? Goodness.
I don't know what he was talking about.
Good try. I just saved your life.
No! You can't want to know. It's bad. The mask is bad. It mustn't fall into their hands.
Why not?
With its power, they could easily slip through the guards and infiltrate Freeport.
But they can already change forms.
Well, I'm not sure precisely, but maybe because they've been here longer, they've adapted to halfling psychology or something like that. I mean, it could be an interesting study, but not one I'd like to perform, mind you.
Why don't you tell me and I'll see about protecting you?
Well, yes, I suppose that would be better. Besides, if I didn't know where it was, they wouldn't want me anymore. Oh, superb! I last saw the dreaded thing when I was exploring Nectropus Castle.
Where?
When I found it, it was just hanging there on the wall. Horrible grimace, fixed on anyone who entered the room. But before I left, I hid it away in one of the crates in the storage room. You should be able to find it there.
Thanks, I'll see what I can find. And of course the mask he's talking about is the missing mask that will then go on to request from one of the crates in there. So, scrap. And happy Friday to you as well, Strawberry Kenobi. And now, I don't read all of these various letters. I'm going to destroy them before I forget that I don't need them. He has me unfollowed for next quest. He says, interesting. For the subscription, struggling Cody. What I think we can work on here is this Indies next, because that requires Chomper. That's right now. Let's see if he's on my dad. Let's see the eyes restoring Blueband, Backup Bomb, and Nice Legend, Student Sage, doing this in Ancient Backup Power. We may have already done these. Yeah, I can understand that, Strabian. Because, you know, if you were watching ad right now, you might not have seen me run into that tree, and that was certainly something to be missed. Now what we're doing is Snake, we have Chopper sometimes. Often we don't have Chopper, but sometimes he's there. And we need him to get the silver feet out for the next upload. This right here is it's a static shiny. I think I already have it, so I don't need to click it and take it, but that's what it is nonetheless. Chopper is up, so that's excellent. Good news. Unfortunately, Donna's not made that. So, and so, he's going to cut up it. Yeah, you should be wants to. I'm going to get a little bit of religion left. Yeah, and then we're going to fight with another random thing. It's good. Let's get out of the water. Nothing else comes to join this. everyone below the size any advancement except AAs is a necro. You know what? Right now on this server, I would I'll ask you a call. I may be able to do later. It's not on right now. But personally, I switched my necro around this time period to conjure because I prefer it. So I couldn't really tell you on that. Also, are you grouping a lot or are you soloing a lot? Because that makes a big difference in what mine's splitting. Mostly solo, okay. Because yeah, that'll definitely come into play. Build founder object. I see. Well, also, if you need any help, be sure to let me know because I'm on pretty often and always willing to have that stuff. Or, dash our mission for the day and do work. Yeah, no problem. Ooh, this is going well. Chomper seems to have chomped done pretty well there. It's actually the swarming thing on me think about it. I'm going to jump out of the water and that is something else over here. Nice claw. Let's see if I wonder which outputs has done with words of paramedic, which is Josaic Shrines. Okay. So this means I got the one, I think the one in Fear. And I got the one in Thunder Scouts. Very strange. Definitely moving towards. Oh, you know what? I think that the one here is like the same as the one here. I think they're both, maybe they're both crab trunks, and maybe, yeah, that might be the opposite of that one. That would make sense. That's going much better against Johnson. Alright, great. Got the cylinder before with them. Speak this clearly. Here's what I can feel.
We are the terror you will never forget. Wait.
What level are you up to now, starting on maybe? Oh, okay, 17. You said you made 17 yesterday. So you had the opportunity to come back with us. In fact, honestly, if you'd have been there, we may have made it. It was a close one as it was. We got to General Draw at level 18. And, we kind of ran out of time. Just past midnight and people are down and their armor is broken and all that, so let's see what he has to say. It's about time. Do you have the silver boot? He said, yes, I have it right there. Here's my reward. This is your reward. We haven't found all the items. So what do you mean? Didn't you look the medallion? He says, oh, no, the reward is some stinky little halfling has it. You ain't give it to me. The nerve of some people. Her name is Belinda's Tempest Claw. I know, because she said, I'm going to smite you down for having this medallion, you thieving little stone eater, or my name isn't Belinda's Tempest Claw, or something like that. I say, did she smite you? He says, yeah, and it hurt. Do you want to see the mark? I say, no, I'll pass. This is fine. Just get it back from her and I'll give you the reward. I say, I'll meet you back here, as usual. And now, I need to speak with Belinda's Tempest Claw. You needed your beauty sleep. And plus, I beat bears and travelers meanwhile, so, because they're gray. And, so, I don't have to dodge them in anymore. Got an ad break in 29 seconds. I should probably not jump things now have to become powerful. It's ideal. Not that he was probably going to make it up to us grand anyway. That's okay.
Hello there!
She says, stay back. You're probably as corrupted as the others, and I'm not taking any chances. You hear me? I say, I hear you. But that's not what I'm going to say. I say, are you doing this testicle? She says, who's asking? And I'm not going for any fool's tricks. I didn't just escape with my life to lose it again. I say, it won't be the goblin wants his Stormhold medallion back. She says, so you're working for that little creep. That doesn't make you corrupted, just stupid. I'm sorry for being so jumpy. It's just that a storm shepherd can't be too careful these days. Anyway, I don't have the medallion. That thief Bars Tarog does. It broke off in his fiery hand when he tried grabbing me. I barely escaped with my life. I said, so I need to find Bars Tarog now? Where is he? She says, you don't want to mess with the night bugs, floods. You'll get yourself killed. Believe me, you've tried fighting them, it's no use. You can see how they've corrupted the Misty Thicket. To think this place was once peaceful and beautiful. I say, I want to get this medallion back. Where do I find Foster? She says, you don't find him, he finds you. I see you're going to be stubborn about it, so I'll tell you how to get his attention. Slay his Lamia servants to the northwest of the area. Destroy enough of them in a short amount of time, and he'll know. Foster doesn't stay long in this world. He's strong, but he fears death. You mustn't face him alone, or you'll surely die. I say, I'm going to get that medallion back. She says, good luck. I wish you well. I won't see you again, but it was nice meeting you. I say, you'll see that they can be defeated when I return your medallion. And so now, I need to defeat her Lamia servants. And I believe once you kill the first one, the timer starts. And so, you can go over there where they hang out. Which is basically back where we were, a little bit south of where we were. And, you do that. Well, I guess a little bit north of where we were. We were a little bit south, if that makes sense. Oh, that guy's still, you could go into those caves. I think we can start outside. So now that the first tome has triggered, we have basically 20 minutes to get the rest done. We need 15 of them in total.
You shall pay the ultimate
I know, this one is ancient advanced, David. Working on the Theme Beast quest at the moment. Like that nice little bag you get. One more to go, and then another 16 minutes. I said we've got 10 more to go and another 16 minutes.
Now I'm really mad. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Slave. You approach me in that manner. shall pay the ultimate.
Should have plenty of time, I think. Get them up.
I cannot let that stand. You will die.
There's 3 more to go now. Another 13 minutes left. Let's see if we can look like these two. Using that on power for a second. There's one more, there's that.
You shall pay the ultimate.
Like that bars top. That's better.
That was your last mistake, Timon.
Right, get the links. It starts in 56 seconds. Oh, there she is again.
Hello.
She says, you're back and you're alive. I don't believe it. Lost was one of the chief methods. They can be defeated. You give me hope, adventurer. I say, I'll be giving this medallion to Phoebe now. She says, wait just a moment, please. That symbol is holy to me and to the Storm Shepherds. It's one of the few symbols of Piranha we have. I beg you not to give it to that little beastie. I'll pay you for it with my own pen, please. I say, Fundi says he'll give me a great reward if I help him with his find his lost baubles. She says that's all the medallion is to him, a bauble. What if I pay you and give you something else to give him? I say, that'll work. I don't like the goblin much anyway. She says, here's the money. You can give him this empty Jum Jum jelly jar. I say, I won't accept a jelly jar. She says, of course you won't. Tell him it's a rare storm shepherd ring. I'm sure he'll believe that. I say, I think you're right. Thanks for the coin. And now I go back to the food. Alright, Dan. I'll see you later. I started to talk to him and realized that he's probably getting off that man. So I saw a keel along that side. Let's see now. This one will give another 37,000 status points. So, that should be very helpful. Currently at 786,000. That'll be like 1.5 tables worth. Alright, there I got the thing beacon. Says, there you are. Do you have the medallion? I say, no, but I have something even better for you. The rare storm shepherding. He says, wow, really? That's much better than a demo medallion. This must be a really magical artifact. I say, oh, it is. It is. He says, I just put it in my new bag with my other things. I made a new satchel while waiting for you. The other one was a piece of junk. And I know junk. And I said, that's great. Where's my reward? He says, your reward. Reward. Oh, there you go. Here's your reward. You get stuck holding your bag. So long, sucker. And then we accept this 20 slotted badge. Joy in our hearts and a smile on our faces. So, we will replace the bag it was in. There we go. There's been 2 more slots than I had previously. And that works for me. Excellent. So now we're up to 824,000 status points. That will definitely assist. I wonder if I should just go and get the Stoven keg real quick. In fact, I should have found it the moons. Let's see, what do I need to do? I think I needed to put something up in pending steps, so I should do that real quick. Since I'm nearby. It was, I think I have to talk to the, what is this, like a wise man or something like that. The Centaur encampment. And maybe the Centaur encampment that's by the Griffin fields. I think that's right. Let's go and check these guys. Don't see anything else there I need to do. So, after pending steps, there's, I think that's the next logical step, because that is going to give us Cove of Decay access. And according to Dawn, we still do need that access to be able to get in and slay after they're gone, which will be the update for at least 2 heritage quests that I can think of. And so I'm actually on the steps that need to be in there already. I have any to pull my quests. Cause for celebration, really. Probably need to take a bit of a break after. Probably after getting this done. Remember, there's one time that I remember was the Origins way. At some point soon, I'm going to move to get better arrows and get more arrows. I end up doing kiting fairly regularly. I won't say often, but fairly regularly. It's a little bit slower, but it is effective. So let's see what we have left in the way of heritage quests. Currently have 9 heritage quests left. Strange Guy Clock requires questioning, that's the champion mentality. Acts from the past, that's what I have to work on, there's perfect decay. Missing mask is in the castle. We definitely need to be in that castle then.
Well met.
So at his orders, I have to burn the book. Okay. So we're improving. Okay, that's gonna require a few different things here. Let's see, cook the patrol. Man, I could have gotten that while I was there. Forgot about that. Unfortunately, the spectre that it's referring to, I believe, is the spectre of fire, which is not particularly difficult to spawn. Okay, it spawns pretty often in most of the outposts. So that would have been something that was easy to get at the time. Oh well, okay. The Lich and the ruins of Barsoom. That is referring to the creator who's in, I think he's in the room, with all of the, like all the golems are being made. It's got the thought engineering there, and every once in a while, it has the creator spawning. That's one that you have to like clear the room, and just kind of waiting for him to spawn. Then we thought, oh yeah, Torig. Torig is in Cauldron Hollow. That is a by 2 epic zone off of Nyctos Forest. So that one's going to definitely require the group. Then we've got the Stein of Mogget. That I have to go around killing bouncers in the Furet. That's the step in there. Could do that with just probably one other person. Eye for Power is an Everfrost, and you have to go around with the Scuffamon, you have to go around gathering these shards, different colors shards. I got one of them, but I wasn't really trying to do it per se, it was just something I was doing while I was doing other things. Alright, Saving Souls in Lava Storm, I'm just on a step where I have to, kill a bunch of stuff. That's not particularly complicated. Okay, Screaming Mace. Dawn and I were working on that together in Project Fool, and we have to currently kill Julian Terror Fiends. But the next step is going to lead us into, I can't think of it, Sinking of Fear or something like that. Let's say it's a special instance of the Chamber, I can't even think of the name of that, Chamber of Secrets or something like that. Finally. So, we'll have to do that when we get a chance. Perhaps I'm at the wrong encampment. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. It's like the wise man or something. He's definitely a Simpa that I have to talk to. I was thinking he was over here, but it would be funny if he was just right over where I was previously at. Probably possible too. Maybe I can just find him on the map somewhere. Oh yeah, absolutely. How funny. So he was there the whole time. Nice. No, I'm just gonna run this direction and get to it. I also need to kill some steel roof prophets. I didn't want to do that while Dawn was waiting on me, so I only killed the one, but I'll go and see if I can clear any of those that are currently off. And of course, spawn those, not spawn. August. This node as well. But anyways, we have got a few heritage quests waiting to be done. And it won't take too many to be able to get a second crafting table for the hall. So I'm thinking maybe update this quest, kill the prophets, then go get a stable cave, put it in the hall, and then like further and put some stuff in. Distressed merchant. If we kill all the dudes around the distressed merchant, they become a gratified merchant. We can sell to them, and we can also buy certain things from them. You can't always buy. In fact, some of them, it's the only way to get certain items. Calls of the Dead feature catalog is one such item. It's a book quest. And then you just go and catalog features in Stormhold and in Falling Gate. And get a book. Pretty nice. Okay, let's see how many profits we currently have, if any. Got an ad starting in 55 seconds. Alright, it doesn't have a couple of profits. We have a shiny too. That's important. Another update by once. Just items spawned from the mountain. Too bad. So I would like this one somewhere. I may already have everything. I may just have everything except the eyes. I'm sure I can. Alright, now let's see then. This the line meter is supposed to be right in here. I had thought that I looked for him. I definitely did. Oh, stuff coming right over the door and pop up. Nice, okay. Wise man will be wrong. Says, I may be wrong. Ancient of the Centaur. It's been years since I've seen an outlander up close. What does it receive? And I say, Chieftain Paul told me to seek you out. He said you could tell me a great many things. He says, Aye, if I trust you, then I too offer you my trust. And I shall tell you about the gate. Many years ago, the Centaurs found a cove to the south of the Jet River Basin. Within the cove, we discovered a ship. The ship had crashed against the sharp rocks, tearing holes into its side. There is no sign of the crew, but we could see its cargo. And you say, what else could you see? He says gold. Along the beach lay mounds of gold. It seemed to pour from the bowels of the gutted ship. We decided to act quickly and to take what we could of the treasure. We should have been more cautious, but we soon found the fate of the ship's crew. As we approached the hull, skeletons rose from the deck of the ship and advanced upon us. And that's the worst of it. In the black depths of the water emerged the Leviathan, an enormous beast that commanded the dead. I say, what happened to? He says, we lost many of our people that day. Some to the dead crew, but most to the Leviathan. After that dark day, we erected a wall to protect us from the evil within the cove. I personally sealed the gate with Stormsunder by the will of the spirits. Stormsunder is the key. I say, what is Stormsunder? Who says Stormsunder was a great spear of the Centaur people, passed down from generation to generation. When Stormsunder called, the heavens answered. Now Stormsunder is no more. Its broken pieces were stolen. For all who lives, you can recover the components. I say, I can help you get them back. Tell me what I need to do. He says, Stormsunder broke when it was used to recall the undead warriors who attacked our lands from the east. We drove back the enemy, but their leader, in call of us the Maleficent, now carries the spearhead within his skull. The chieftain kept the shaft, and banished recently stole it. I say, who is the banished? He says he was a born member of our tribe. He was not among us when we first discovered the ship. He did not believe our warnings about the evil guy, and sought the treasure. He stole Stormsunder's shaft, thinking it could unlock the gate. He was exiled from our tribe and given the name the Banished. It is the only name he has among our people now. I say, is that all I have to get? Just the 2 parts? He says, no. Stormsunder requires one other part, a new adornment that only Cassandra can create. She's one of the Gale Spear Amazons, the female part of our tribe. Cassandra will tell you what she requires, but that knowledge is not mine to know. Seek out these 3 components and bring them to me. Only then can I reform Stormsunder. And I say, you will have what you need. Farewell, Oleon. Alright, and there we go. Have to find Cassandra, have to recover the broken shaft from the banished, and have to recover the spearhead from the indulgence of the Maleficent. And so, what we can do, I believe, is go and find Cassandra. So I think she's messing here. So I can update with her real fast.
Well met.
Nope, wrong way. Try that again.
Hello.
I'm gonna jump off that way over there. So that we can just run straight over to Cassandra over there. wandering around the room. Alright, let's see what Cassandra has to say.
Keep your distance, Outlander. I don't trust your kind.
And I say, I was sent to speak to you by Oberon of the Steel Hooves. He said you can make an adornment storm center.
So, Oluran believes the time has come for the reforming of Storm Sunder. My duty holds me to assist with this, but I do so reluctantly. I do not trust you, Outlander. I will fashion what is needed, but I require something from you.
I say I will help you, but you need.
Find the great hawk of the thundering steppes known as Windfeather. Only the power found in his wings is sufficient for Storm Sunder. Return to me with some of his feathers, and I will use them for the adornment.
I'll click Windfeather and do that soon. I doubt that I will put Windfeather can't yet. We'll go where Windfeather spawns. Likely it's not even not be there. Man. No idea. I think we should be flying along the beach of East at all. This is the only location. Alright, so we'll look on Windfeather, which I'm unsurprised about. So, we'll call Queen, and we'll see about getting a... Probably a still in bag. Should be able to hop over to North Kino and do it. Probably. Also, terminals. Direction. No, I have at least one between.
The
Two looks like.
machinations of the average gnome's mind are really best left
Label Statron says.
Well met.
Hello, traveler. I mean, I wouldn't give to journey the world as I did in my youth. Alas, I'm an old man, but at least I can occupy myself with my various trinkets and collections that I've picked up in my travels. And I say, I have a collection for you. This is a magnificent kind. Here, take this for all the hard work. I say, okay, bye. So we have a petrified firefly and 54 silver. Works for me. Now I'm going to come over to the Outfridge Exchange over there. See if we can purchase another payable from this one. Yet, alright. I may have to go to. We have to go to Kino's Carver. Make sure that I don't think it'll be perfect. So here we have Robinson. We could run try. See if he's got my leather.
What can I help you with?
He does, he does. Okay. So, we want the leather still be carried now. Question is, 492,000. Not 492,000 855 status points. 1 platinum, 31 gold, 79 silver, and 19 copper. That's we don't have for us to see. Oh, let's see that. I'll grab this and stick it in here. And then I have left 331,000 collection. Our status points, sorry. It's not too bad. Just everyone killed, he says, be right back. Ad starts in 10 seconds. Alright, so let's grab this stone card. Place it. What we'll do is we place it right here, and then let's see if we can move the life to do things. Let's open the door. Move smaller. Okay. So it is shift that you hold. You make the function item small. There we go. Nice little miniature storming keg over there. I was going to try something with here, but I forgot what I was going to try with that already. Maybe I remember something and we can try it. But for now, got that placed. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for a little while, get some things done, and then I will be back. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but be sure and follow me. Turn on notifications so that you can see when I go live. And hopefully, I'll see you guys later. It was fun streaming with you all. And goodbye for now. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna try something. I've tried it multiple times before, unsuccessfully. But I'm gonna try to see if I can raid someone. It has always told me in the past that I couldn't do it and it didn't really tell me why. But I'm gonna try again. So I was thinking maybe it was because my account wasn't regular. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. Let's see. I see that there's someone else over there streaming a little bit of EverQuest too. Let's see if we can. Maybe not them. They have only intended for certain audiences on theirs. Don't know that I'm gonna jump them on that. So let's try this again. What about this one? This also is unlimited for certain minutes. It's interesting. I wonder why. Alright. Well. But, I'll see if it works. I'll click the start rate. Oh wow, it did work. How interesting. First time it's worked for me. How cool is that? Alright. So I think that means that it was because of the amount of time that I had had an account on Twitch that I hadn't been able to do it previously. Oh, neat. Alright, cool. I'll go ahead and put the raid down. It was fun streaming with you guys. Hopefully I will see you later on. Alright, I'm gonna click this button, and bye-bye for now.